Doris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Aaron Gordon, Tatum out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Walker in at the 1. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Hayward. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Walker finds Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him. Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
One shot.
They throw good, Siakam. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt at 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Ball with a wide open look from outside off the mark. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with Coach John Beilein, facing one of the league's best pivot men in Al Horford. Coach said it's hard to find a weakness. You think all-around players, he's right up there. And Kevin, he singled out Horford's great IQ as something they'll have to reckon with.
Thank you, David.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now, ball. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Siakam with it. Now defended by McCollum. Siakam misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bledsoe. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
And he makes the first. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
Now, here's ball. Siakam inside. Working on Walker. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Gordon. McCollum deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Over Hayward. And another miss by Cleveland. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to ball. Horford against Gordon. Trying to get something going. And Horford with the lay-in. And that'll tie this game up.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Walker with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Kicks it out to McCollum. For the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Walker. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 6.
This, to me, is an area that Jason Tatum really worked on. That three-pointer now one of the most dangerous aspects of his game.
Hayward against McCollum. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
The first free throw is good. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom? Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
They now take the lead.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
McCollum outside. Over Horford. Tatum trying to break free. McCollum no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Walker. The Nuggets pick up 2. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game. Tatum trying to break free.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end.
McCollum left side. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now the pass to Horford. Hayward outside. Back to Horford. At the top of the key, Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
DiVincenzo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
McCollum against Hayward. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Horford.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Back to Siakam. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now here's Walker. Pass to McCollum. Tatum trying to break free. Goes back up. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Big group substitution here for Denver. Love's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Gordon Hayward. Sexton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Barton subbed in for Ball. And Cleveland also making a change. Bogdanovich is checked in. Tatum against Love. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Tatum's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Barton surveying the floor. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zeller comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Joe Ingles in for Tatum. Barton passes to Love. Siakam against Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Millsap. From 15 feet away. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Bledsoe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Yeah, that is a 6'1" frame, but serious athleticism. That dunk, an easy one for Mr. Bledsoe. So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
Here's Ingles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Ingles has got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. And he banks in the layup. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 5 now.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
And here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Love with a wide-open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Bridges, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Now Barton following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Barton outside. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And there's the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. No good with the triple. Cavaliers leading. Outside Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Boy, when you talk to his teammates and his coaching staff, Bojan Bogdanovich, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
The first one falls.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And so he hits both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Barton against Walker. Love outside. Sinks the triple. Love's got 6.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Bledsoe dishes to Zeller. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's Sexton. Guarded by Bledsoe. Martin from outside. Headshot off. Now here's Bridges. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Bridges. Kemba Walker is out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Zeller, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Doris, and you always get great answers from them too, so there's a great rapport there I can see.
What I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Denver. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail. Outside Millsap. Double team on Millsap. Martin from outside. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Martin's got 5 points so far.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
Walker surveying the floor from past the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Outside Bogdanovich. The dish now to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Walker against Millsap. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Sexton's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. A different look for Denver. Al Horford's checked in for Millsap. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Sexton. And Ball subbed in for Will Barton. Then for the Cavaliers, Gordon's checked in for Zeller. Tatum comes in for Bogdanovich. And McCollum subbed in for Kemba Walker.
One shot.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now here's Ball. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Shoots over Bridges, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Ball. No good from Bledsoe.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Hayward. And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Tatum. We're such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Siakam is checked in for Denver. Ball against Bledsoe. And here's Tatum for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Siakam outside. They get it back. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Siakam's got 9 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bledsoe looking it over. Good work defensively by Horford.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Passes it to Bridges. Gordon trying to break loose. Bridges misses. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's DiVincenzo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Bridges, no one around him. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hayward outside. Ball kicks to Hayward. There's the pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Over Bledsoe. Siakam misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Eric Bledsoe.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now here is Horford. Hayward up top. Back to Horford. Over Bridges. That's good from Horford on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time he's working the mid-range.
Bledsoe against Ball. Now Bledsoe. Tatum trying to break free. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Denver leading by 7. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Love's check in for Gordon Hayward. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ball against Bledsoe. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. Tatum's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And another miss by Denver. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Bledsoe dishes to Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Ingles. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And it's sent back by Horford.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Siakam with it. He's got 9. Love up top. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
It's stolen by Ingles. And it's Denver with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. McCollum with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. McCollum outside. Lock at 6. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Ball. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo passes to Siakam. Pass to Love. They double-team Love. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in there. Love with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Here's Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, this is no longer a guy you want to send to the line. Bledsoe becoming a more comfortable foul shooter every year.
The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Paul Millsap is checked in for Horford. Colin Sexton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Barton subbed in for Ball. Bledsoe hits them both. Here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. And he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 11 points.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes the dribble drive a problem for the defender.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Love, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Walker the pass to Zeller. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Ingles trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Count it. Barton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For three, Bledsoe. Siakam pulls it in. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Barton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Love. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Walker. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, smart heads-up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Love kicks to Sexton. 3 seconds left. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. And that one's good. Love. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision, now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game. And
Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got ball. Horford is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Hayward. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. McCollum passes to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. The Nuggets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Ball, the pass to Siakam. In the corner, Horford with it. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Horford's got 8 points.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Gordon finds McCollum over Hayward. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, there's an all-around game that Gordon Hayward possesses. He's got great feel for how to get his guys going with the pass.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
They throw good. Siakam.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star. And guys, he's not done growing yet.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ball. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
They throw good. Siakam. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Two minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Walker. He's got 9. Will it go? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see
Take a break.
at the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 17-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Second free throw, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And stolen by Tatum. Ball against Walker. The kick out to Tatum. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 13.
What a polished scorer is Jason Tatum. Use your physical gifts and get to work.
Siakam against Tatum. Rejected by Walker. McCollum outside. Passes to Gordon. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Bledsoe. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Shots good by Walker.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Ball. 9 feet out. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. Outside Gordon. Back to Bledsoe. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You love the mentality of Eric Bledsoe. This guy is a scorer at heart.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Ball kicks to Siakam. Three-pointer. Hayward hands it from downtown. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Walker's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now here's Walker. 13 points in the game. McCollum against Ball, and it's good for 2. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Siakam looking around. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got 9 points. Denver leading by 12. Pass to Hayward. Now Horford. 8 points for him. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Denver calls timeout. Doris, 4 years and $76 million for Aaron Gordon. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Love's check in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Gordon Hayward. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Barton subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Cavaliers, Cody Zeller's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bogdanovich comes in for Tatum. And it's Bridges in for Eric Bledsoe. Now, here's Sexton. That ball's great assist by Love. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Outside, Walker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Nuggets leading by 12. Barton outside. Dishes it to Love. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Walker finds McCollum. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Love. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Barton. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barton kicks to Sexton. From deep. The shot. No good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
On defense, Denver. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Zeller with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 on the clock.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Not only is Pascal Siakam elevating his offensive game, he's elevating his efficiency. He is working right now.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. That shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for Denver, leading by 12. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McCollum. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Young.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 15. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Zeller. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sexton, and it's blocked.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Free throw good, Siakam. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Doris, you look at Joe Ingles, he's quietly become one of the better small forwards in the NBA.
And he is the prototypical don't judge a book by its cover, because they call him slow-mo Joe or average Joe. But dig a little bit deeper. This guy is a quality playmaker and a knockdown shooter.
Here's Barton. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Love the pass to Siakam.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Millsap against Bogdanovich. Outside, Walker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 18 points in the game.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Bridges against Siakam. He kicks it to Barton. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got 14 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
The pass to Love. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Gets a very good look and converts. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Walker against Barton. Here's Walker. 20 points for him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Nuggets leading by 12. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Bledsoe. Joe Ingles is out there with Cody Zeller. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Back to Zeller. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Kev, Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovich has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Hayward. It's deflected. He had stolen by Ingles. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bledsoe's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Martin passes to Hayward. Pass to Love. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Kevin Love is a big-time skilled big man. And how about that response from distance? Go ahead, sir.
And Walker kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Hayward. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And so here's Denver. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Barton. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Denver. Lonzo Ball comes in for Barton. Gordon's checked in for the Cavaliers. Tatum comes in for Bogdanovich. And here is Ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, that shot no good. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Eric Bledsoe. And here is Ball, following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Hayward from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Walker the pass to Bledsoe. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Walker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Horford's checked in.
One shot.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Ball feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Walker. To the middle. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Walker. 21 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Love, no luck. Walker against Hayward. Count the basket and the foul.
Pass is good.
It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on C.J. McCollum. David?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. The pass to Love. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Bledsoe right side to the paint. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Love kicks to Horford. And again, Denver no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Now here's Ball. Six on the shot clock. They need this one. Bledsoe with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Tatum passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's DiVincenzo. Love draws the double.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now McCollum shoots the 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 7 rebounds in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Ball against Walker. Tatum trying to break free. Good work defensively by Horford. Ball kicks to Hayward. No good. That would have tied it.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Now here's Ball. Hayward outside. Over Tatum. Hayward missing again.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Ball. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Ball against Walker. Down low, Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time for Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. To the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
throw good. McCollum. The Nuggets trail by 8. Ball with it. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now, here's Ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
That's good from Ball.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. 16 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Ball. And another miss by Denver. And Walker's got the ball here for Cleveland. To the inside. Tatum's shot is off. Denver shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Ball. Pass to Love. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bledsoe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Here's Love. Baseline jumper. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Love. Love's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, don't you love that a big man like Kevin Love is so adept at sharing the basketball? This guy, you get the sense, takes great satisfaction from his passing.
Ball against Walker. Ball kicks to Love. Back to Ball. Love the pass to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Love. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Free throw good, Horford.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Love. Shoots from the line. Misses off the left iron.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Ball against Walker. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tatum doesn't go that time. And Denver the other way now.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Incredible foot speed. There are not many guys that can keep up with Eric Bledsoe in transition.
Pass to Love. Over Tatum. And Love gets it to go.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Gordon dishes to Walker. The baseline J. DiVincenzo with the rebound. From deep. That shot off. And here's Walker. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.